parent, what would you say if your 16-year-old daughter came to you and claimed that she was pregnant? 16 is quite a young age. Furthering education, asserting independence, and preparing for the future are all obstacles that a young adult must accomplish before they are ready for the real world. A few years ago, people were punished or rejected by society if they were pregnant at a young age or had negative addictions or were just all-around careless, neglectful people. In today's society, if one is delinquent, that person is praised and rewarded with their own reality television show. Shows like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, 16 and Pregnant, and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo are all examples of reality television shows in which the stars of the show are compensated for their meaningless lifestyles, ignorant behavior, and self-induced circumstances that society also claims is counterproductive and insignificant. Yet they still continue to watch the shows to keep them on the air. Reality television is dumbing down society because it has twisted the minds of people into believing that bad behavior will go unpunished or in some cases praised.
Can I clap?
Very true. Sorry.
According to the Free Dictionary, operant conditioning is defined as a process of behavior modification in which the likelihood of a specific behavior is increased or decreased through positive or negative reinforcement each time the behavior is exhibited, so that the subject comes to associate the pleasure or displeasure of the reinforcement with the behavior. Reality television shows continue to air because people continue to watch and support them even though the shows have no relevance to society and people complain that there is no substance or positive influence on people's behavior. If someone has a drug or negative addiction, these are the stars of a reality television show, and they are paid and admired by society. The fact that reality television is so popular makes the demand for it higher. If people stopped watching reality television shows, then it could be replaced with informative, educational television shows that will teach people and inform people as opposed to twisting people's perception on how bad behavior should be rewarded. We've all known for a while that we humans imitate each other all the time, unintentionally and unconsciously, declares behaviorist Anita Palker from the National Institution of Child Health and Human Development. Humans have psychological needs to reproduce, eat, and feel a sense of connection and acceptance. If reality television continues to air, it is not only adults who imitate this negative behavior, but young children, perhaps your children, watch reality television shows, and imitation is much more inclusive in the construction of a child's social standards and how they behave in the real world. Think about how a television star like Honey Boo Boo speaks to her mother and how she interacts with other adults and children her own age. Some of the conversations exchanged between the young star and her mom are unemotional, unimportant, and sometimes just plain degrading. A generation ago, children were reprimanded and punished for backtalking and disrespecting their parents and elders. If children watch this behavior that Honey Boo Boo projects, there is a chance that children will imitate that behavior and believe that it is acceptable and they will act on it. Education and diligence to work will enable one to obtain a profitable job, to be able to provide and live a successful life. Annually and respectively, doctors make $180,850 a year, and according to accesstoknowledge.com. They help people and treat diseases and go to school for many years to proceed as a doctor. Teachers earn about 56,130 degrees annually and respectively according to the accesstoknowledge.com as well. Teachers shape the future of the children and for generations to come. According to HollywoodLife.com, Honey Boo Boo and her family made $40,000 collectively for the first season of their show, which was earned in roughly 5 to 7 months. Honey Boo Boo's family made nearly as much as a teacher makes annually in a few months, requiring no degree or formal education. What does this tell us? It tells us that society has prioritized ridiculous entertainment with no didactic, esteemed content above the education of young adults. If that is not a problem, I'm not sure what is. Teachers have invested years of their lives to earn master's degrees and dedicate their purpose in life to shape the future of children and teach them essential life lessons, only to be eradicated by the smut of entertainment of today. That being said, if people understand that they are able to make money like Honey Boo Boo's family with no education and without working for the money, it will inspire others to strive to be on television shows as soon enough. Reality television will be reduced to this pathetic excuse for entertainment. No one wants to pay student loans, but people need to understand that to make money, you have to put hard work and time and dedication into what you are doing for the job to be worthwhile. In keeping up with the Kardashians, Kim Kardashian and her family do day-to-day things. Because there is drama involved and the fact that the Kardashians are rich and famous, they are adored by society and their show is still aired today. Yet Kim did not work hard for the money she was born into. Society acknowledge and praise the doctors and scientists who cure ailments. Our teachers and doctors thanked and rewarded for their hard work in teaching our children to be successful in life. A doctor who cures a disease is not anywhere as noteworthy or talked about as a reality television show star in today's society. Society has its ups and downs. In conclusion, reality television has done nothing but affected society in more negative ways. It has changed social behavior and standards and dumbed down society. If any of these television celebrities were intelligent doctors who actually worked hard for their money and earned it, then chances are they would not be noticed or acknowledged by society at all. These reality television shows are not quite real because not many have as much money as these celebrities, and it makes people confuse reality with fantasy. Behavior that was once socially unacceptable is becoming more and more acceptable. If these behaviors keep persisting, it will lead to a significantly less intelligent race, as well as a disrespectful world of children and adults who have crooked priorities and no sense of pride, dignity, or shame. It makes me wonder what went wrong in the past. What started this sudden acceptance of disobedience and lack of shame?
Yay!